How to classic black smoky eye may be one of the easiest and most classic ways to play up your beauty. In this tutorial, I'm going to be demonstrating how to take 3 simple eyeshadows to really play up the glamour, to ignite that inner sexiness, and to give you a sultry look. So get your snacks, get your drinks, let's pull up a chair and get started. First things first, we have to go ahead and prep our lips, our under eyes, and our face. So I always like to start out with a plumping lip serum. This is my favorite. This is the Huda Beauty Lip Plumper. Just gets our lips prepped and set. Then I like to go ahead and take a serum. Whatever suits your skin type is the type of serum that you should use. I have drier skin, so I like this Dermalogica one. And after I go ahead and allow the serum to absorb, I go ahead and take a moisturizer. This is a vitamin C moisturizer from Dermalogica. Again, I do have skin that's on the drier side and some dark spots, so I'd like to take this brightening vitamin C moisturizer. Next, I'm going to go ahead and prep my under eye. This is Huda Beauty's Wishful Eye Stick, I would say. I just love the applicator. I love the benefits of this eye serum or cream, and I like to use it every day. It's quick, fast, and easy. And next, I'm going to go ahead and prime my base. This is also from Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish. It's her natural line, and this is one of the best primers ever. It doesn't roll off of the skin when you're working with other products. It really just helps to create such a smooth, beautiful canvas that also does help to mask my pores. And it really, as you can see, it takes down the shininess and it really creates an amazing barrier. I feel as if this primer needs all of its flowers. It was very well thought through, and it's very long lasting, and is one of my absolute favorites. So whatever primer that I'm using, I always like to set with a translucence powder due to the larger pores and due to, some of the dark spots that I have on my face. And this just really helps the longevity of my foundation when you put a translucence powder before your foundation. So if you've never tried that, you definitely should go ahead and start incorporating that into your routine, unless you have extremely dry skin. Then after I go ahead and create that barrier, I like to just color correct. I'm having some darker spots and a little bit of hyperpigmentation around my mouth area. So using this Makeup Forever corrector, I like this one because it's so light. It's not a thick concealer. It's literally just a corrector. It's going to correct, and it's going to blend into my skin, and it literally, you can see it's not even orange. So then after I blend that out, I like to set that with the translucent powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation, which is also from Huda Beauty, because I love Huda Beauty's products, you guys. I think it's like either my favorite beauty brand or top 2, and it's not 2. So I think Huda Beauty is my favorite beauty brand. There's just so much, everything that comes out, it just works, and this is a full coverage foundation, but it's so full, but if you prep your base correctly, it's not going to look cakey. So I'm just blending that out with a classic foundation brush from Sheer Base. This foundation brush was about $30, you guys, but I love it because it's short, it gets the job done, and it was literally like an amazing investment. I think that you guys should go ahead and check it out. I got it on Flip, so it was $30 originally, but I got it for 30% off. And we blend that foundation down the neck and just taking our time and blending it out beautifully. So next I'm going to go ahead and take this Danessa Myricks. This is an extreme contour for me. It's very deep, but I do like it because it blends out beautifully. So even though it is a darker shade, it really does snatch my face. It's one of my favorite bronzers is what it's called. It's a bronzer contour. Go ahead and conceal and sculpt those places that need to be sculpted. After I am done sculpting my face, I'm going to go ahead and reach into this Huda Beauty concealer, one of my absolute favorite concealers. It's such a beautiful blend, you guys, such a beautiful blend. We're just going to conceal our face. And yes, even though I'm doing a deep smoky eye, I do like to put the base on first. You know, back in the day, I was a girly who did the eyes first, had to get the outward part super sharp and snatched. But these days, when realistically, you put the base down first, and you leave a little bit of extra translucence powder underneath your eye, and then you blend out what you got to do. If there's any fallout, unless you're using glitter, I don't think you should ever put your eyeshadow down first. That's just my opinion, and I've been doing makeup for a very long time. It makes the face go easier, I'm telling you. So after this is all beautifully blended out, I'm going to go ahead and apply. This is a translucent powder. It's beautiful. It's from NARS. And it just really, I like to set the powder in place, and then after I set it with, a translucent, then I go back in with my setting powder. And this setting powder is from Fenty Beauty. This is their banana one. I have a few of them, but I wanted a lighter under eye today because we're going for a smoked out eye. So first things first, you're going to want to go into this all over your eye, in your crease area, everywhere, with a light brown shade, okay? And then after you go through with the light brown shade, I go directly back in with the black shadow. I know people like to put a black base down, but I've found in the past, and over years of experience, putting a black base down just makes it, it's harder to blend out, and it's like more so gothic, and I don't really want like a gothic black eye. I want a classic, beautiful, smoked out black eye. And just going directly over the concealer with the black shadow just works well for me. And realistically, in real life, this is what I do. And it just blends beautifully. So after I blend out a layer of the black shadow, I then go in with a reddish brown shadow, and I buff out the black, okay? As you can see, it's just blending so well. In the past, when I put down the black base, it just stays in place, and then I have to blend and blend and blend for hours, it feels. So what I found is I just put down one base of black shadow, then I go back in with another layer of the black shadow to intensify it. But it's not so like gothic, and this is the kind of gradients that I like. Just a beautiful ombre like black eye. It looks really, really, really good. So that's all you do. You just put the three shadows like that, and it starts to blend well. And then afterwards, you go ahead and you go in with your eyeliner. This again is from Huda Beauty. This is, I really like this eyeliner. It's super, super precise, and it's super, super black. And whatever you did on the top lid, you're going to do on the bottom lid. So you put the black shadow closest to your waterline, okay? And then after you place down the black shadow, then you take the brown shadow, the brown red shadow, and you smoke that out. You don't want to just put a whole bunch of black in your bottom eye, because then it's just going to look more so gothic. And we are going for glamour. We're going for glam. We want to give life. We don't want to look like we're, goth. I mean, unless you do, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm not like trying to look goth. I want to look glam. So then you put on a couple of layers of mascara. This is from Benefit. This is their Real mascara. It's one of my favorite mascaras. It was the first high-end mascara I ever purchased, and it's literally my favorite mascara. And on my bottom, I don't know where the clip went, but I limed my bottom waterline with the brown eyeliner, not black, because that gives gothic again. So I like a dark brown. As you can see, it's still doing something, and it still looks like glamorous. But yeah, I didn't go in with an intense brown. This is a wearable smoky eye, you guys. So after that, go ahead and go over your cream contour. This is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. If you guys didn't know, they have a deeper shade. I really like it. It really, really, really snatches you, and it blends beautifully. I always wanted to wear Hoola Bronzer, and they never had a deeper shade. So when I went into the brow search, I got stocked up. I was like, okay, Benefit. Okay, so now we are adding some color back to our cheeks. This is the Patrick Ta Blush Duo. Patrick Ta, literally everything that line puts out is amazing as well. This is the Rare Beauty. This is, I want to say Flaunt highlighter. These are so beautiful and intense and buttery. Oh my God, where have you been? If you don't have one, go get one. I know they're like sold out currently, but wherever you can get them, you need to get them. So then after that, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with just a brown liner, not a super intense brown liner, but like a mid-brown liner. Then I hit with my Rare lipstick. This is such a beautiful lipstick. I love Rare Beauty's line. And then you go over your lips with the lip plumper. This is the Dior lip plumper. Love that lip. So yeah, there we are, a classic black matte shadow. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or if you just want to compliment the makeup. I'll see you guys here in another video very soon. Bye.